Hello students. Yesterday we completed our fourth chapter, The Old Clock Shop, and I had even given you all few questions. Now the answers for those questions are as follows. Question number 1. What made Ray think the visitor was not really a shopper? Ray saw the two men, one in his 20s, the other closer to 50, enter his shop. The younger one remained at the door. The older man approached the counter with no sign of friendliness in his eyes. On paying attention, Ray noticed the shape of a gun and a restless hand in the man's right coat pocket. This made Ray think that the visitor was not really a shopper. All the friendly qualities were missing, because of which Ray thought that he was not a good shopper. Now, question number 2. Why do you think he had come to the shop? The man was down on his luck and had come to rob Ray's shop. Number 3. How did Ray communicate with him? Ray was old and deaf. He communicated with the man with the help of a pencil and a notepad. As I had told you all yesterday, Ray was unable to hear properly and he used to communicate with the help of a notepad and with a pencil. Now, question number 4. What do you think the man said to his friend who waited at the door? There was a look of surprise on the older man's face when he came to know that Ray was deaf. He could have passed on this information to his younger friend standing at the door, although he might have discussed with him that what they needed to do next. They have decided that what they are going to do next. They have already discussed with each other. Now, question number 5. Ray was not a pawnbroker. Why then did he lend money to people in exchange for their old watches and clocks? Ray was not a pawnbroker, but at the same time he could not say no to the needy people who placed their old watches or clocks before him for anything they could get. Therefore, he lent them money. Ray was a good man and he always used to lend money to the poor people, though he was not a pawnbroker. Pawnbroker means the people who give money on interest, but still he was a good man and he used to help the needy people. Now come question number 6. The watch was nothing special and yet had great powers. In what sense did it have great powers? The watch was nothing special, but it had great powers because it was something to exchange, a way out of a bad situation. It saved the two men from doing something they would later be sorry of. This is what the qualities of the watch. Do you think the man would ever come back to pick up the watch? This is question number 7. Yes, the man would come back to pick up the watch. He himself said that he would come back to pick up as soon as he could. It was not necessary for him to say so, but he did. Therefore, we can say that he would be true to his words. He wanted to be loyal to his words, because of which he said that he will be coming back in the future to pick up the watch once again. Question number 8. When did the unfriendly face of the visitor turn truly friendly? Now the face was unfriendly and how it turned. The unfriendly face of the visitor turned truly friendly when Ray offered him a way out by accepting the old watch for $50. Both knew that the watch was not worth that much. Even Mr. Ray and the man who was standing in front of him, they both knew actually that the watch was not worth $50, but still Mr. Ray wanted to help this young man and he offered him $50 note. In this way, the unfriendly face turned into friendly of the visitor. Tomorrow we shall continue with the next. Till then, thank you.